We are now being joined by Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Mordechai Keder from Tel Aviv. He is a former senior Israeli Defense Forces military intelligence officer, as well as an Israeli scholar of Arabic culture and a lecturer at the university there. Thank you so much for joining us on WION, Colonel Keder.
Thank you.
Right, Colonel Keder, these are unprecedented times and you're joining us live from Tel Aviv. It is day 4 of the war in Israel. The death toll continues to spiral as we speak on both the sides of the war. What is the situation right now in Tel Aviv?
Tel Aviv itself lives its life, but the whole country today is devastated because of what we saw, what happened to more than 1,000 Israelis who were killed cold-bloodedly, who were slaughtered by these ISIS people named Hamas, who were burnt to death. Families, complete families with children were burnt to death by these ISIS fighters, terrorists. And now all Israel is united behind the government in order to get rid of this organization altogether, just like what happened with ISIS in Syria and Iraq 5 years ago. This is the same ideology, this is the same modus operandi, this is the same people, the same mindset, the same danger. And we actually saw them also in Mumbai, the same people, the same kind of people. We don't need them. The world doesn't need them. The world has to get rid of them.
Right.
And here we are apparently out going to do the job, whatever cost will be.
Right, Colonel Keder, you have served for 25 years in the IDF military intelligence, and my next question is regarding the precarious hostage situation in Israel. How equipped is the Israeli government to handle the hostage crisis at the moment? What are the hiccups?
The hostage crisis is secondary. The big problem is how to get rid of this organization named Hamas, which is actually an ISIS, in order not to repeat the same scenario in a year or 2 or 3.
Right. Now, Israel's intelligence agency, Mossad's failure to stop Hamas attack is under scrutiny. And according to reports, Egypt had rather warned Israel of something big from Gaza, which Netanyahu has clearly refuted.
All these questions will be investigated after the war. Now we are at war. And as they say in French, à la guerre comme à la guerre, means at a war like at a war. You fight in order to win the war, to get rid of your enemy, and then we'll look backwards to see what was wrong in the beginning.
Right, Colonel Keder, but just to follow up to that, the war in Israel took place because of a colossal failure in intelligence, and experts are suggesting it is because of Mossad's intelligence failure and also that of the US.
There were many causes. There was a conception as if Hamas wants to have normal life in Gaza. Look, we in Gaza for years, we were letting them work in Israel so they can bring some money home. We gave them electricity, we gave them food, we gave them water to drink, we gave them gas for the cars. Everything in Gaza came from Israel. We believed that they are willing to live side by side with us, although they don't like us. But what turned in last Saturday is they do not want to live. They want to die as shaheeds, as martyrs, and kill us again as well. This is not going to happen. We were beaten. Yes, we were caught in surprise. Thousands of Israelis were killed, slaughtered, burnt.
Right.
3,000 are injured, some of them severely. Now we are at a war in order to get rid of this organization named Hamas.
Right. Thanks very much, Colonel Keder, for joining us on WION and sharing your insights with us. Of course, we're tracking this very closely.